Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 plays. We're playing Xenonauts 2 here, Milestone 6 release. This is in early access. Caveat, I am a playtester and Kickstarter backer, so I do know more things about the game than what you'll probably be seeing the show here, because not all of it will be there. If we show you something and it's not in the final release, then you'll get mad at me. So I'm just playing this on normal difficulty and rolling with the things as they come up, trying to just play it like a person who's like trying to fight their way through this the first time. We had a big old terror mission. It was an hour-and-a-half long video. It was about a half an hour of prep stuff, and then an hour-long thing of doing the terror mission and the aftermath of it. So that was a very long video, so sorry about that, but it was necessary. I do stream on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, if I can get my streaming to work again. I've been having trouble since the last Windows update of getting everything to function again. So I end up with very poor quality, and I tend to just turn them off and then just record and post that way. So you'll either see videos of those things that should have been streamed on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or hopefully you'll see the streams. We'll try it one more time this weekend, and if that doesn't work, I have to work on more settings. Friday is Gale Goes Forth. It's a romp. I'm playing Gale as the origin character Gale with mods, so I can bring all the companions with me, and we're just romping around Baldur's Gate at this point. We're near the end of the game. It's just me just romping through the various story arcs to conclude them all, so I can get to the end of the game and see if I did everything right and got Gale to be able to save Karlach. We'll see if that works. I don't think it will. I don't think I'm allowed to do that as a player character. Saturday was a fan pick for me to play a monk with the Drunken Master subclass. That one's going well. We just got into the city of Baldur's Gate, so we're at the early end game stage there, early chapter 3. And on Sundays it was going to be recordings like I'm doing here, but I put up a poll and everybody said no, they wanted to see me stream it. So I'm streaming something called The Librarian. It's I'm trying to be a jack of all trades, so I'll be a level 1 everything in Baldur's Gate. And it's a real interesting when I'm in combat because I can't do a lot, but I can do a lot of supporting. So that's what I tend to do with that one. Then there's this that I'm doing. I don't know if I'll go all the way to game end on this series because I kind of don't want to spoil it. But I do want to show you how the game mechanics all work. So that's kind of what I'm doing here, is trying to perk your interest. And if you're interested in the game, you can pick it up on Steam in early access and join us for testing out the things as it's going along and give ideas of what you'd like to see them do. My standing pet peeve is that I would really like to have them hire 2 voice actors, one for the scientist and one for the operations officer. So when we see their text coming up, that you would hear their voices for that stuff. But I don't think I'll ever get that, but that would be really nice if I could convince them that it's a good thing to do. Anyway, we're going to go back into the game here. We just got done with that terror mission, so we have lots of terrible things going on. Our soldiers are wrecked, as you can see here. He's almost dead. It's going to be a long time before that guy recovers. 36 days, 22, 14, 19. And then I have people that were there that are still fairly beaten up. But they're still in the Skyhawk at the moment. So, got several captains. So I range from one private, which I don't know why I'm keeping this private around. I probably should let Brendan Thompson go and hire another soldier, but I don't really want to spend the money. One of the things I probably need to do is go in here to my stores, and let's see if we can... There's some sell junk, so that'll get us 94,000. So let's just do that. My engineering screen. Oh, I got a long way to go here. Several days before I can build an aircraft. Shoot. What's my base look like? 9 days before I can get more engineers. So things are not going well here. And at the other base, I'm still waiting a day for that, so I need to get things going here. Do I need to change my priorities? I need to change my priorities. Air weapons, I can't really do much with air weapons, but I can start this. Takes 10 days to make, so I'll get it before month end. It uses up. I have 40 alinium now. Okay. So I did get some alinium out of it. I think we're going to spend our money. That's what we're going to do. Okay, engineering. He's got a long way to go to get anything there. I will have to pull up people in the armory. Angel 4 should probably become a missile boat for now. Go away. Bye-bye. It'll be a missile boat for the moment. I'll probably end up shipping it over to the Americas here very shortly. But let's run up some time, see if I can get some people back, get some things done here. Got a laser shotgun produced. Okay. This is one of the things I wanted to show you. Got my other hangar done here. And in the main base, I got this here, so I have excess here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sell this back. I get some money back for it. I just barely have enough for my power needs, so I'll probably have to build another generator or upgrade the generators in the engineering department. But the idea here is I want to get one of these built, then I ship an airplane over to the USA, and then I have an empty one, and I build another one of these. I ship one of these over to the Americas, and then we start up a base in China and build in the Asia area and start shipping the lesser aircraft there. Then we have like 3 of these to handle most everything, along with a new boat. I'll have to have a hangar in the Americas probably for another boat, because that's where I'm going to send some troops here in a little bit. I really should probably send the boat to the Americas now, because they had some stuff going on. 55, 47, 42, 48. We did lower that down a lot, so I've got a little bit of... I have a whole bunch of op points, so I probably should do something with these op points. Oh, I wanted to show you this. If I go into Europe, I get an additional... Is it the same for every one of them? +5. America. Minus 50% on science wages, which is not a bad one to get. Soviets give you less monthly upkeep costs, which gives you more money. These are things you need to pay attention to. Minus 50% engineering waste. And plus 30% on anything you sell. So you kind of pick one that you need to work on. I was working on Europe, and I shouldn't have been. I should have probably gone for someplace like North America. North America would give me... I can't even get this guy. Wow. Got all the monies except North America. I can't get the North American money one. Help take down South America, or Soviets, 250 again. What about Latin America? They're only 150. Makes my engineering go a little faster and starts working on some of the Latin American panic, which is the highest right now. So maybe we'll go get Latin American scientists. Who's this one? Okay, I can get engineers there. Scientists. And this one would give me... I could get him pretty quick. I think we'll go with this one. Let's go get that supporter. And let's run up some time, try and get some people back into the saddle. Cranking along the days here. Okay. They're going to start working on the interceptor. We're going to go to our soldiers over here. I do have an assault person. I am going to change her loadout to having a laser shotgun. Only has 4 shots. She has lots of grenades. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new loadout. I'm going to call this Las Shotgun. And we'll give them... What should we give them? This one. Maybe. Okay. And that's what a Las shotgun should look like. I can't type shotgun right. I have 2 O's in there. There we go. So I've got to fill in 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. And my soldiers wise, I don't really have anybody that can be as good. Wow. They could probably be a Las assault. I've got this corporal could be a Las assault. What happens if I make them a Las assault? Las shotgun. They're carrying way too much. But if we sign them to Skyhawk, and then go in here, and this particular one, she's fine. This one we gotta drop off some grenades. That's okay. They're a little bit over. I can get rid of one of these, I guess. Okay. I need to get a couple Las rifle, another Las rifle person, and a Las heavy, and a shield. For shield, you need somebody that's got. This one could probably be a heavy. Well, he comes in as a Las heavy. Is that what I need? Yeah, I need Las heavy and a couple Las gunners. So we can put this one in here. Not a very good Las rifle. These guys are even worse. They can't carry the armor. Oh boy. Because they have no strength, okay. Well, we could turn this person into a Las rifle, probably. Sign him to the Skyhawk. We'll go into the Skyhawk and take this person and change them into a Las rifle and see what happens. Oh my god. They have no strength. Oh, jeez. Louise. How are they able to be a heavy gunner? Even as a heavy gunner, they're no good. Okay. What about a rifleman? What about a grenadier? Yeah, these people are terrible. I need to get some new soldiers, you know that? Or I can do this instead. Can I afford to put in a training center? No, I can't because it costs too much money. Okay. Well, we'll just wait and see how bad it is when I have to actually build a squad. We'll let things float for a bit. Okay, so we got the living quarters up here. We can send another ship over here. How long before we get 8 days? $5 days. I think we're gonna wait just a few more days before we move anything. People-wise, I gotta be careful about how I move my soldiers. See my shield lady. Where's my other shield? Do I only have one shield? I only have one person that's a shield, okay. My last shotguns are getting okay. I might need to send him over. So I need to have some people over in the other base. What do I got in stores? Do I have a sentry gun here and a sentry gun over there? Accelerated pistol. Oh boy. Yeah, we've got troubles. Huh. Wow. Pretty poor rifleman. I need a rifle and a shield, which I don't have. Because I don't think my heavy could turn into a... Didn't have anybody that could become a... Oh, they weren't the greatest, but they could be... fill in for a turn. And then my shield is way down on hit points, so I'm trying to get her up. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to spend some more time. How are we doing on research? 5 days there. That's 5 days to get more guys in to make my stuff go faster. Oh. This hurts. This hurts very badly. All right, we're gonna wait a couple of days and see if something happens. Okay, so far so good. We're getting by. I can slow down. Got 146. Need 175 for that. $195 for that one. 150 for this one. And 195 for this one. $105 here. Why don't we recruit this supporter? Help out my Latin America thing. All right. Let's pass a little bit more time. All right, we're going to slow down and take a look at the bases. 2 days out. 5 days. 5 freaking days. Five frickin' days, huh? 2 days for that. Okay. So we're gonna try and sneak along a couple more days in here. Get some more people healed up. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right, this is gonna be expensive, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I can hire 6 more engineers. I don't have enough space to take any more than that. I'm gonna hire them up. Takes a few days for them to show up. Where am I at on my 3 days there? So I want to wait one more day, I think. Guardian Battle Armor! Yay! Guardian Armor is our first personal armor designed to truly harness the power of alien materials, granting the wearer excellent protection against extraterrestrial weaponry and other battlefield hazards. First layer protection is a gray cotton coverall impregnated with flame retardant coating and woven with alloy nanowires. Despite complaints that it is scratchy and uncomfortable to wear, it serves a vital purpose, conducting some of the deadly energy of a plasma bolt away from the impact point and dissipating it over a larger area. Thick armor plates forged from hardened alloys and heat-resistant ceramic are worn atop this undersuit, strategically positioned to cover vital organs. These plates are highly effective against kinetic impacts, but also relatively good protection against energy weapons. Thus, should one of our soldiers prove foolish enough to be hit by enemy fire, their survival chances will be increased immeasurably if wearing Guardian armor. Armor is up 15 and weight's up. So you can get to 30 weight for 16, 30 protection for 16 weight, and a hardness of 10. Unfortunately, such protection comes at a price. Guardian armor is considerably bulkier and heavier than existing types of armor, making it a poor choice for operatives carrying sufficient amounts of equipment or those with particularly feeble physiques. Additionally, large quantities of alien alloys are required to manufacture the nanowires and armor plates that make the Guardian so effective. As always, you must decide the optimal use of these precious resources and assign a research. We will assign a research to do Dragonfly dropships, because that's the next thing I think we need to get to. 10 days, 51, so I'll get there before the end of the month, I think. Engineering-wise, we now have a new armor. This costs 10 alloys and 50,000 to build. I could technically put 6 in the queue. Okay. then on the corpses thing, I could do... I need 10 of those. I have enough to do this. I have enough to do this, and I have enough to do this. Just takes days to do. So I probably need to do those. But I think I need to make some armor first. I think I'm going to go ahead and queue up 2 of these. And it's a little over 3 days out. And I think right about now, there we are. Very small. These are fighters. Okay, let's see if I'm any good at this. Oh, they're probes. These will be easy. Alright, we'll have a little air battle against some probes. I took some damage because I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Get ourselves back to base. We'll get a little bit of alien alloys out of that. Where am I at? 2 days. 2 days is a little bit long, but okay. Let's get us up to getting that probe wreckage. Got 12 alien alloys out of that. And then I'm going to check out my soldiers. Okay. So now, 13 hours. Guardian armor will come along pretty quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into here. We're going to take Angel 4. We're going to relocate it to USA 1. Okay. I should probably send some soldiers over there. Alright, who do I want to send over there? I gotta keep the wounded ones here. I could send this sergeant, this private. That's 2. And this sergeant. Let's just make these guys all riflemen that I'm sending over there. That's 3, 4. Maybe 5. Well, I'm going to send 4 people over there. So we're going to send this private, this sergeant, this private, and this sergeant. Really should send a captain over there. He's wounded, so I want him to be healed up here with me. I'm gonna send these guys to USA 1. So that gives me a little bit more living space here. So I can actually get a couple more engineers. Alright. Gonna be expensive, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the long run. Okay. Yeah. Where is it? It's there. And it is a medium. It's gonna be a tough one. Oh, I have everybody here. Let's see if we can go get this thing. The Phantom is here? It's gonna run away. So it outran me. Okay. Where am I at on engineering? So a couple days and I'll have my Guardian Army, which I'll drop on my assault guys. How are my soldiers doing? She's at 90. This corporal's at full. Let's check the boat. No, check the boat. Don't I have... He's no good. I have this one for a las rifle though. Okay, so we'll assign them Skyhawk. Shield's almost ready to go in as the Skyhawk. Okay. Okay. There we go. Angel 2 and 3 are that way. And then in this one, we ultimately want to get a second Phantom, because 2 Phantoms can take out most things. 3 Phantoms can take out just about anything. I do need to load up the Phantom, though, because that's not what it should have. What? So it has 7 left, huh? It's refueling. 2 has been fully repaired. These guys are all over there. We got more guys here. So now at Crete 1, 18 hours and we'll have our other Guardian armor. So hopefully before the next mission comes up, we'll get our armor up. Oh, there's a UFO detected. All right, let's go get them. See if we can catch him. Boom. Got him. Alright, we're going to commence the attack because it's a destroyer. So we want to have... Phantom 1's going to come in from this side. Angel 1's going to come in from over here. Angel 2 is going to come in from here. All right. We took it down. We've got 1 day and 8 hours or 100 operation points to take it out. I think we're just going to take the money. Because I wanted to use... I was looking to get to 150. So my panic's at 39, 47, 25, 52, 50, 55. So we're doing okay. Let's get back to base. Where are we at, engineers? 5 hours. Come on, get this stuff done. Okay. So we're going to go into our soldiers. My 2 last shotgun people, we're going to switch out their armor. Takes them over by 1. So it takes them up to 88 carry weight, which won't affect this person at all, I don't think. Takes them over by 1 grenade. Okay, we want to save that. That's a standard loadout. Now for this guy, they can carry more, so they're going to take an extra grenade. So I have 3 grenades, 2 flashes, and we'll give them 2 smokes. This one... couple points down for Zana because her strength's not quite up to it, but that's okay. Now, I need to get the shield girl in here. Why are you not in Warden armor? Okay, so that's... we're kind of loaded out. We got 1 person that's wounded. A couple people, but they're okay. We can get a few more weapons made. Maybe we can do something. Right now, my engineers are just going to make me 630 an hour, so I'm just going to have them make me a little bit of money. So I don't think there's anything I really need to do. Oh, I can do the corpses. Or I could make more laser guns. How much does it cost to make laser guns? Takes 8 aluminium, huh? Accelerated pistol only takes that. Let's make another one of those. What do accelerated rifles do? Do a little more kinetic damage. I'm gonna make a couple of these to go to the other base. I'm thinking of just swapping laser rifles over there. Ultimately. 33. 33 kinetic. I think I'm gonna make another accelerated pistol. And another laser rifle. I'll make 2 laser rifles. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some money. Alright, here we go. We're getting near the end of the month. I had a couple of things show up. Small and a 1x very small. Okay, so that's gonna be... Alright, we'll see if these guys can take this out. I want to do it over land if I can. Alright, let's commence the attack. Angel 4, come over here, target the scout. Angel 3, come over here, target the scout. Angel 4, you're actually going to target the scout, because I want your missiles to go at the scout. Angel 3. Angel 4, you've got to now start shooting at this thing. Took some damage there on Angel 4. Got really beat up. Cost me 75 operation points to go get a scout. Or take the money. I think it'd be a night mission. We'll take the money. I know I need to go get some of these, but I'm really trying to get to there. Because one of these... No, he's 250. One of these is 175. He's 250. Damn it. He's 175. Takes down Global by 2 and 1 panicking Soviets. -5 engineering. That's what I was looking for. Gets my engineering done quicker. Makes my research go quicker, but I don't have enough for that one. What about this one? 150. What's your research? 195. Security's 195. I need one more day to get some of these. Or what was the Soviet one? No, not that one. Security. It's 175. That's the one I was going to go get. Alright, so I got the Soviets helping me with the panic. So panic here is at 51, 53, 48, 55, 40, 28. So I'm doing good in the Southeast Asia one. That terror site helped a lot there. Okay. Another UFO, medium and very small. Where is this? 2 very smalls. Okay. And a medium means he's a destroyer. Wow, I don't know if I can take these guys on. I think we gotta try. Right? Destroyer, fighter, and a probe. The probe I'm not worried about. Alright, so I've got a destroyer. Angel 2. Angel 1. Phantom 1. Angel 1. Shoot the probe. Angel 1 took some damage. I got through it. Not as... Cost me 100 points. Take the money. So did that help the panic there? Went down a couple points, I think. Soviet panic is going up. I'm glad I took this because this will give me extra -1 there and -2 global. All right, can we get to month end here? What's my time? 46 minutes. Can we get to month end? Only two sessions on this? Okay. Where are we at here? You are not going to make it to the Dragonfly dropship, I don't think. Because I'm going to I need to build another... No, I have one here. So I can build the Dragonfly dropship there. I've got to drop in base 1. I have got to drop another hangar. Right there. Because I will have to switch some stuff out at the beginning of the month. Because I'm not going to put anything else in here. I might drop another thing here, another radar, and fill this up with some guys. And then ultimately, we'll expand this out and get where we have 3 interceptors and a whatchamacallit? Skyhawk. As soon as I get the new one built over here, I'll get the new transport built here. This will transfer out. I'll build another interceptor, then I transfer this over to the other base. Build a 3rd interceptor, transfer this one over to the other base, and then I have an open one, 3 Phantoms, and the X-55. And then this here is just to build ships to go to other bases. Hopefully I'll be able to get Asia up before the final wave gets here. Asia's going to be behind. And that's one of the things, is that you got to kind of decide what you want to fight for. It might actually be better to build a base more this way so you cover more of these two. I don't know. It's real tricky on how you want to meta things. I'm gonna just make myself some money. Oh God. Oh, these guys are beaten to hell. Fuel, hit points. They don't have any armor. Fuel, hit points. His hit points are down. He's at 100%. And what is this out here? This is a medium? Is this a medium? It's a medium with 2 very smalls. Okay, we're gonna try something else here, I think. This is bad. This is very bad. Alright, let's go get it. I'm gonna try and do something a little different this time. So 2 probes and a destroyer. Angel 1. Angel 1 is... got lots of damage. Phantom 1. Come here, and you're actually gonna take out that probe. Angel 2. You're gonna go over here and shoot the destroyer. Alright, here we go. Angel 2 took some damage. Got a lot of damage on my angels. Got to get more phantoms up. I don't have 100 operation points to give them, so I have to take the money. They're all refueled. It's going to be a while before they get repaired, though. 53, 39... 27, 45. So I'm getting a lot of things down over here. Trying to get to month end. It's not giving me a very good chance of getting there. Keeps popping things up on me. How are my ships doing? 72 and 80. Okay. My engineers doing? They're getting me 630 an hour. Okay. Okay, we're coming up on the end of the month, I think. So we're going to get to month end with just 2 sessions. I shot down lots of UFOs, but I had to take the money rather than the stuff. Which means I'm probably going to have to use operation points to get Alinium. You know, to get like 26 more to build stuff. So I've got all the bonus. This is the only bonus I don't have. So next time I get up to 175, I'm going to get this so I get some more operations points per day. So I need to get that one up in a hurry. I should have taken that last time, because then my operation points would come back faster. Alright, we're going to speed this up, see if we get to month end, and then we'll call it. Yep, here we are. Month end. So we're only at 2.3 million instead of 2.8 like we used to be, but I had, 400 in the bank. So we got all this. You can see the Phantom is 150. Everybody else is 100,000. The vehicles are 9,000, 3,000 apiece. Access lifts, 120,000 apiece. Hangars, that's just the way it is. Storerooms, generators, and so on. So I only have 15 soldiers, but each of these guys are 300,000 apiece. Soldiers, I'm going to have to pick up a couple more, I think. So I'm probably going to go up to 15. What's my base look like? Okay, we're done with this. Let's go into the base. Soldiers-wise, I can pick up 3 more guys, because I'm not going to expand this anymore. I don't think I can afford to. So I'll pick up 3 more guys. And then we just got to see what we got to do. I do need to build another one of these, so I have 2 of those. So I can send them out in a 2-man wing. They can take on most things themselves in two-part wings. And then I can send one of these airplanes over to here when this is done. Then I'll have 3 of these. I'll build another hangar for the future, and then I'll come back to here after I get one of these sent off. I'll come back here and I'll build the new airplane when it comes up in 17 hours. And I can build the new airplane then, and then maybe do a few other things here. So that's what we're going to do when we come back. But that'll be next time. And that will be, we're through 5 months. I definitely will go through the next month because that'll get me to the waveform peak. I might do 1 month of the waveform peak just to show you how it works. And then I'm probably going to stop there at about 210 days because I don't want to give away the ending. I've played it to completion, but I don't want to give away the ending. I'd like to see you guys help support us all and you know, buy your own copy. Then you can play it to the end and see how it goes. I might play it to the end. I just may not release the videos right away. I might record it to the end and then, you know, do some other things before I release the end months, the end game stuff. So they've got it fairly well paced. At least in my opinion, they're doing a pretty good job of pacing. The problem I have is that this is kind of slow, your operations points. Which makes sense at the beginning, but I think the most that I could get here, if I got 3 more for this one, I think I'd get like 17.5 a day, which is like, it's at least, you know, 10 days before you can do anything. 17.5, 35 is 2, 4, 6 days. It'd be 6 days before you could do anything over here, which is, you know, bad. So I was hoping that they would have a bigger bonus on getting some of these things done, but I think I'm going to go for maybe Latin America. I got to get the money here too. So it's like the money and the op points are my next objectives. And then to get more, you know, security and stuff, and just try to max all these out before the end, but it gets kind of hard. Once this waveform peak comes, you won't have a lot of time to be messing around with this, which is why this is more important, so that when the points come up, you just go spend them and then get back to fighting the bad guys. And it's very hard to do. Anyway, if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. Really like to see, please subscribe, leave comments. The like button and comments gets us out in front of more people. Subscribing helps me build the channel. I'm around 390 something people that have subscribed, so if I can get you all to subscribe and help me go forward, I don't think I'll ever properly get this monetized, but I know that if I get over 500 when I do streams, I can do things like let you put in emojis and stuff in the comments and things. So I can't do that until I get over that, and I think I need to have 3,000 watch hours over a year. So I need you guys all to watch my videos as long as you can and subscribe. If you hit the notify bell after you subscribe, you'll get notified when I'm uploading videos, scheduling streams, and also you will see polls. You'll get messages about polls I'm putting out. I put up polls on YouTube for like what you guys want to, what do you want, what do you want me to do? It's, it's getting near the end of a Baldur's Gate 3 stream or whatever, and it's like, what do you guys want to see next? The last time I did that, I ended up with 3 Baldur's Gate 3 streams, which is what I do on the weekends. So if I can get my streaming to work. I've had trouble the last couple weeks early February, I think around the 11th or something, they put out a new Windows update that seems to have trashed my ability to stream. So all I ever get is poor quality. It won't send things out fast enough. So I'm trying to change settings, and I try every weekend, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. If the stream is bad, if it goes bad like in the first 10 minutes or whatever, you will see me stop the stream and leave a message with everybody saying I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to just record it, and then I post it late that night without doing any editing on it or anything. I just post what I just record as if I was streaming, and then I just post it for people to at least be able to see what happened. It's the best I can do right now. They're making it very hard for me to stream at all, which leads me to think that I'm going to have to do something about that, but I don't know exactly what yet. I'm still working on getting resources. If anybody has any ideas, you can also join my Discord server called Dren68 Plays. Leave me notes in there on how to get around this streaming issue, because all of my settings say everything should work, and it's not, and I don't understand why. I don't know where to look anymore. I've been looking around online, and it's just like people are saying, yeah, it's a problem, and it's like there's no real solution other than like roll back the updates or something like that, or do weird things like that. And I'm like, well, I'm not real confident on doing that I wouldn't break something else that's been updated since, like a driver or something, that I would have to roll back as well. So it gets to being very, very iffy. I do know that Baldur's Gate 3 has a lot of, it's taking a lot of resources to put that thing on the screen, so that could be part of the problem. I am going to see if I can't try and test something else, maybe, in one of those time slots, and see if it streams better, and if it does, then it's like it's just the game is just eating up too many resources, and OBS isn't able to handle everything. But OBS, the settings say that they should work, so I don't understand. Anyway, this will be coming out in at least another month's worth of missions and stuff, game-wise. I might go to the end. I don't know. I know I'm going to go at least to day 210 or so, like the first month of the waveform peak, so that you can see what it's like. And it may defeat me at that point, and may be a moot point, because I have not been optimizing what I've been doing. I've just been kind of stumbling along and trying to do the best I can. So we'll see how well I do over the next few sessions. All right? Okay. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.